Riggedy, riggedy, Rexo!
All right, folks. This was made back when the game was actually good. Back when Star Wars was actually good. This was made before Disney owned it. This was made in the good old days back in the early 90s. Like, basically, this game was made for like Windows 95 and 98. Okay, I think this one came out early enough. Hang on just a second while I'm telling you guys about it, and I'll tell you. Because I got to look it up here. I'm on my phone looking this shit up. Get out of the way. Other garbage I don't want to load on my phone. It's got a bunch of other crap open. All right. As soon as the app opens. Man, I hate slow-ass apps. I swear. I got any cutscenes? Okay, I ain't done much yet, so. Let's do what setup's like. Gameplay. Yeah, we'll turn that on. Oh, yeah, let's do that. So anyway, Jedi Knight. If I can mash in the letters. I got a really small keyboard on this phone. It's crap because I got big thumbs. Anywho, Dark Forces 2 release date. Look, I played this game back when I first started as a gamer. This is the game that got me started on first-person shooters and stuff like this. This was really my first, venture into being a gamer. But if Bing is telling me the right thing here, it's September 30th, 1997 is when this came out. So this is before Windows 98 was around, if I remember my timeline right and if I've got everything right. But basically, this is it back in the old Windows 95 days. This game was released. I'm going to tell you, I remember being a little kid, like a little kid. And first of all, 1997 is way too early. I know it is. I know it's way too early. That ain't right. I think they're telling me the wrong game. Apparently, go to see more. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, no, it's a 1997 first-person shooter video game developed and published by LucasArts, blah, blah, blah. All right, that's what Wikipedia is telling us about it, is it was September 30th, 1997 is when this came out. Rated T for teen. This was Star Wars back in the day, okay? This is back when Star Wars was damn badass. All right, this is when it was bad the hell ass. Also, if you haven't told by yet, I am drinking. I've got Fireball whiskey mixed with Coca-Cola. I'm a good old country boy. I'll burp, I'll fart. I don't give a damn. You don't like it, kiss my ass. Alright. So, anyway. September 30th, 1997. This was the state of video games. Okay. No, you die, motherfucker. You know what? Just fuck this random civilian. Oh, you're not dead yet. There we go. Fuck that dude. This is back in the days when being light side, dark side, it didn't matter how many people you killed on the game. It did not matter. Okay, I can kill people all day long. I can literally kill these innocent guys all day because, like, these aren't bad guys, okay? These guys are not bad guys. I could kill them all day on this game and not go dark side. This is back in the days when being light side, dark side. This is one of the Jedi Knight games, okay? This is back when being light side or dark side was determined simply by what force powers you chose at the end of the game. Did you mostly use dark side powers like lightning, or did you do light things like heal yourself? And back then the advantage was going light side meant you could heal yourself and be immune to damage, versus not heal yourself and kill all your enemies quicker. Also, on this game, I'm just going to give y'all a spoiler if anybody's playing it. if you go like full light side, like as light side as you can go, I will say this, spoiler alert for anybody who don't want it, but it won't really spoil the game because you don't have to use this. Basically, both light and dark side have an ultimate power you can unlock once you get strong enough in that side. If you go full light side, I never really played a full dark side playthrough, but I did do full light side. If you go full light side, you eventually get this ability that's like a force shield that goes around you, and it's basically a sphere made of dots that circle around your character in this game. I know, it was low-tech shit, okay? But it was fucking awesome back in the day, okay? It was fucking awesome back in the day. Anyway, you get this sphere of dots around your character, and you're immune to everything. Even if like the enemy shoots a goddamn rocket launcher at you, which there is a rocket launcher in this game, you're immune to that shit, okay? I would turn that crap on and fight everybody. It's like an easy, like, just God mode that's built into the game. Like, it's almost game breaking. It's that strong. It only lasts for a short time, so I mean, it is almost game breaking, but, you know, hey, it's okay because it's not really game breaking because it only lasts a short time. The thing is, it requires so little force points to cast it, your force points regenerate long before you have to recast it. So, I mean, it don't matter. Also, fuck these innocent witnesses. They shouldn't be here. I mean, fuck these innocent witnesses. Anywho, in this game you play as Katarn, the guy who actually got the Death Star plans. Those of you who remember what Disney calls Legends is actually the original canon. Those of you who know what the original canon was, know about Katarn. He was Luke Skywalker's right-hand man back in the day. And I mean, I don't know him that well. Like, I don't know as much as I should know. I'll be honest with you, I didn't get as deep into Star Wars lore as I wish I had. Alright, I wish I had gotten deeper in. I really do. And here's the thing, I didn't have that option as a kid growing up. Like, I had some of it, but I didn't have all of it. I love Star Wars, but I just didn't get all the lore and stuff until like later in life. And I would have loved more of the lore. Especially if it had been presented like this. But when I was a kid, I really didn't pay attention to the storyline of this game like I wish I had. So now I'm going back looking at it going, this is awful. Because I mean, it told a deeper storyline than I realized. Hey, you. Die. I said die. That's better. He flips through the wall. Oh my god. Anyway. So like, this game was awesome back in the day. It really was. Like, this was my shit. This is what made me a gamer, folks. Okay, this game right here, I played so much. Like, I played with cheat and every damn thing, because this is one of those games where cheats still existed. And I mean, I loved it back in the day. I did some fucking awesome shit back then. Alright, I loved this fucking game. I did. There we go. Yay! Ow! Also, these guys are technically walking nuclear reactors, so a gaunt droid being shot like that's probably a bad idea. I mean, literally just shooting the hell out of a gaunt droid will probably get you killed in real life, but of course these things don't exist in real life. Also, where I just came from. Ooh, wait. There's shit down there, ain't there? What's down there? Anything good down there? There's a bad guy down there. We're not gonna go down there and get that shit. Anyway, this is Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. This was back when, you know, Star Wars games were Star Wars, okay? This is back in the 90s, back in the old school days. Most of you kids playing games now don't know this shit. Those of us who are adults now who have to work for a living, we don't get to play games like we used to. Oh, but motherfucker, if I could, I'm gonna tell you, ooh, a droid. Kill the droid! Death scream! Scream for me, bitch! Does this go anywhere? Okay. Maybe I can... I think that turned out. Okay, I guess that ain't going on. Bitch. I gotta wait for it to go all the way back to the top now. Also, I'm drinking Fireball whiskey and Coke, if I hadn't mentioned that already. I'm starting to get buzzed. This is like my third, full ass drinking glass of 2 to 4 shots of Fireball mixed with Coke. Because Fireball is weak compared to the stuff I normally drink, which is like whiskey. So, is that Greedo? What are you doing here? Aren't you dead? I guess you are now. Goodbye. Ow, who's shooting me? Where are you coming from? Alright, some of these enemies I remember because I played the game so damn much as a kid that I knew where they were. Your gun. Your gun. Okay. Dude took way too long to die. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was the game. I'm trying to abort the game here. Anywho, folks. So yeah, that was Jedi Knight. I don't know what else really to tell y'all. Jedi Knight was a great game back in the day. Dark Forces 2 was pretty cool. I never got to play Dark Forces 1 until years later. Years and years later, after 2010 kind of years, okay? So, oh, this is good whiskey. Anyway. Fireball, you gotta love it. Anywho. So, okay, here's the deal. Dark Forces 2 is basically the story of Kyle Katarn finding out that he can be a Jedi or some shit. I guess his father or somebody was a Jedi or a new Jedi or something. I don't know. You'll have to get the game and really play it because I didn't really pay attention to the storyline when I was 10. So, or however old I was in 97 or 98. Whenever this game came out, I think I played it on Windows 98 way back in the day, okay? But this game was my shit back in the day, alright? I loved this game. Alright, this was what really made me a gamer. This and the original Driver game and just some little shit like that. I mean, this is amazing to me, okay? This is... I know the graphics are shit by today's standards, but dude, y'all gotta understand, I have a history with this game. It is awesome. So anywho, y'all have fun, folks. That's my video about this. Yep. The end.